Well, I was all ready to go and had myself into a long tail and reached right over and clicked myself off the screen. Oh yeah, that's me. Now I'm looking right up in the corner where my camera is, and I'm supposed to be looking at you. But I want to look this way and see me. And if I do that, it's like I'm not talking to you. So I have to turn my eyes back up to that little black spot that's nothing there. And I can't see if I'm doing things right. So bear with me. I deal with this every time I do a video. Never seem to be looking at my audience. So today we're going to look at each other. Okay, where was I going with this? That's one of my famous sayings, isn't it? I have several things I wanted to show you, but it's getting dark and they don't show up in the night light. I don't like having to use my chandelier to focus on my dining table and my cabinet in the back. Now you can see the cabinet, and I've got light on in the upper part of it. And the reason it's like that is because I've rearranged my Fiestaware. It was packed in there, you know, you get so much, there's not room for even a toothpick. So I took a few things out that were not Fiesta and said, I'll find another place for these. So I started rearranging. So the next thing I did, well, actually, it was the first thing I did. I had that stand over in the corner. It's over here. Yeah, it's over here. Corner's over here. And it had my milk pictures. You see the milk. Well, I'm pointing to the screen now. I ought to be doing this. Okay. That's one of my water pitchers or milk pitchers, whatever you want to call them. I've got a bunch of them. So I took them off of my wrought iron stand that you've seen time after time, went all the way down, and I decided I will put my Fiestaware mixing bowls on the wrought iron stand. It holds, I think, 4 or 5. Now, I've already told you that I collect the original Fiestaware that started in the mid-30s. What they call the new Fiestaware started in 1987. So keep that in mind. When you're looking at Fiestaware, you can get fooled, and sometimes dealers will try to fool you into thinking you're getting the original Fiesta, which naturally costs more. And you don't want to be paying the price for that when you're not getting the real thing. That's just a note for you to keep in mind. All right, I got my mixing bowls out. Now the mixing bowls are definitely a jewel if you can find them, and they're very expensive. Now my largest size has got a chip in it. I don't care if it's got a chip in it. I can still set it up and display it with all of the other bowls that go inside. But the largest one wouldn't fit on the bottom shelf of my wrought iron stand. So I took the next size and put on the bottom shelf. So each one has a different color and a smaller size mixing bowl. And folks, it looks pretty nice. I like it. So the other wall where the stand used to be now has that rack. You've seen that rack with a plate down the wall. Okay, I pulled out Fiesta plates, all different colors, and I put one on each rack. And then I took the salad plates, different colors, put them in front of the dinner plates. Looking good. It really does. I like what I see. I like that whole wall is nothing but Fiestaware, and it shines. It's a jewel. I'm just so proud to have it. So you can see the milk pictures here. I took that credenza and said, oh, it's nothing but a mess. So I don't know if you can see them. I'm going to try to move over and let you see a little bit. Okay. All right. Over here. There we go. Yeah. There. That's the large water pitcher. You see the others. You can see them as you come across. And then this one and this one are my Independence coffee pots. Over here's another water pitcher. And you can't see the others because my couch is in the way. But here's my pretty rooster. Love my roosters. Aren't they cute? I had them facing the other direction. And I thought, no, I'll turn them facing this way because most of my videos are right here. And I'd be looking at the rooster's tails if I faced them the other direction. So, now that's my new setting for behind the couch. Also, I pulled out my quilt. The flower garden quilt that I made years ago. The only flower garden quilt I made. I'm going to pull this forward a little bit so you can see some of it, because it folded. Now what you're seeing here is, this is called a flower basket. You're seeing the handle and a few of the flowers in the basket. This is the center of my quilt. Now I'm going to turn it a little bit, and you see how the angle goes with each. I guess you'd call that a celery dish or something like that. Anyway, that is well, I made two quilts. One, it was called Mountain Triangle. I'm trying to fix this now so you can get me. I'll move back over to the center of the couch so you can see me now. Yeah, in my pretty orange blouse that I don't like. So, next, what I'm going to show you is, you remember Jan and I went to Franklin, Tennessee and Nashville for my birthday, which was May the 1st. And Susan and her mother were with us. And we went to all the thrift shops and the Goodwills that we could find. We're in a really big store, and I spotted lots of glasses on the shelves. Ooh, one caught my eye. I walked over and I said, oh my gosh, I gotta have these glasses. So I picked up one of them, and I took it over and I said, Jan, I want you to look this glass up. She says, Mom, what are you going to do with another set of glasses? I said, never you mind. Look it up. Well, she did. And it was the brand that I can't think of right now. I'll tell you later. So, I said, I have to have these glasses. They're just like the ones Mama had when I was growing up. There's 8 of them sitting over there. I want these glasses. I got them, 8 of them for $8. Couldn't beat a deal like that, you know. So, on special occasions, these are the glasses Mama set on the dining table. These were our iced tea glasses. And I'm telling you, I couldn't walk out of the store without them. So Jan didn't argue with me. I brought home those 8 glasses. I just wanted to show you what it looked like. This is what I'll serve iced tea in. Oh, it's just wonderful to drink tea out of this glass. It tastes so much better. Now, what I'm going to talk about now is my friend Marlene. Some of you have asked me how she's doing because you knew that she had a stroke. Well, she is doing very well from what I can tell. She looks so good. I've told you that she was moving into her new home when she had the stroke. Marlene has been so kind to me. She has mentioned my name on nearly every video that she does. And what she is in the process of doing is, well, she's already moved into her new home now. And she has such beautiful taste. She's bought some of the prettiest new things. And I don't blame her for pushing aside the things you've had for years and trying a few new things. She's got color arrangements. And I wanted to show her 2 or 3 things because I went shopping yesterday at Home Goods. And she goes to Amazon, and she's like me. She goes to the Goodwill store. She gets some pretty things and at really bargain prices. I think she's got better Goodwill stores than we have around here. But today she was showing some plates she got. And I think she got 8 of them for about $8. Darn good deal. But I wanted to show her one. Okay, Marlene, what do you think of this plate? It's also Royal Wessex, made in England. Really would go with your Dickens blue collection of plates. They'd go great, because I think your plates are larger than this. They're one size larger. If I was close by, I'd be dropping them off at your front door. I can see similarities in Marlene's taste and mine. Now, she's been showing us from room to room the decorations, and she's done a wonderful job. Now, the next thing I want to show is for Marlene. I told her she needed a 3rd color. And this looks bright in this light, but it's really a dull teal color. You've got the orange, you've got the cream. This is your 3rd color. You need to try it in 1 or 2 places. So, you got yours Dollar Tree? No? Dollar General? I got mine at Home Goods. But these were bought last year. So, I've got them in case I want to decorate this year. The other thing I wanted to show you, I've got all kinds of chargers. I love using the chargers when I'm doing a table setting. It's just so nice to be able to put the combination layers of colors at a table setting. And considering the fact that you're going to be using this cobalt blue with your pretty bright rust colors, I wanted to show you one or two chargers. I get these chargers at Goodwill. Usually they're 99 cents each. If there's two, I buy two. If there's six, I buy six. Doesn't matter because I'm doing them for table displays anyway. Now, this probably will not match your rust. It's a little bit light, but it is such a beautiful color, and I only have two of them, but it works so well with table settings. And you might look for some of these, but then your tablecloth is also rust, so you might want to vary that a little bit. And let's see, you've got a lot of wood tones, and you might be able to find this in a natural color, because I know your furniture has that natural look. This has a wood grain look. It works so well with just about any place setting that you use. And I'm going to recommend that you look for something like this. These also came from Goodwill. I'm going to plug in my charger because it says battery low. Now, I hope that worked. So anyway, as I showed you, this is really a nice one. I don't have many things to use it with, but I keep trying to come up with a place setting where it works. So I just wanted to show you some of the things I saw and I picked up. I decided I want a table setting in beautiful, well, it's not real, yeah, it is turquoise. Yeah, turquoise. You've seen the China pattern that has the peacock on one side. It's just gorgeous. I bought one plate, got home with it, and I said, I should have bought more plates. I went back and they were gone. But I picked up two or three other little items, a little container for flowers. And I've got the napkins already. What else and by the way, I had my teal green eyeglasses. I just folded them, laid them on one side. Beautiful, beautiful. So, back to Marlene. I'm going to be watching for when she has her home tour. I know everybody's going to love what she's done. And I want to thank her, Marlene, for being so kind and showing me, talking about my books and my website. It's been so helpful. And I am so glad to see you looking so pretty. You do look very pretty. It's amazing how well you've done considering what you've been through. And I hope you take care of yourself and you keep decorating. It's making me jealous. I know that you and I could work together so well because every time I pick up something at Home Goods or at Goodwill, I said, Marlene could use this. Just wanted you to know that I think of you when I'm shopping. So, I don't know of anything else except, I did have something I wanted to show you, but it's in the kitchen. I don't want to go get it. I was frying chicken. Well, chicken tenders. I'm getting ready to make chicken stir fry. Love that stuff. And I can eat on it for 4 days. That's the nice thing about it. When I get in there and chop up all my vegetables, they're ready. And I went ahead and fried my chicken tenders. Now the thing about frying your chicken like that for chicken stir fry, you don't want to fry it too long because it'll get dry and taste kind of tough. You have to fry it it takes less than 5 minutes. And I knew that what would work best is if I had a lid for my skillet. And I was just using a little 8-inch skillet. And I had to find a lid. I knew I had a lid somewhere. And I'm digging and digging and digging in the cabinet. I'm finding every size except the one I needed. And then I came across something I didn't know I had. It was a flat, holy looking metal thing with a handle that folded. Well, I didn't remember having this. Don't remember ever using it. But what it did was it fit perfect on my skillet. And I set it on there, and you've got that handle so that the chicken fried just right, and it got done on top. You know how you have to flip your chicken and you think you can't get the raw side to turn. It helps with that. And I used that little tray thing. I'm going to be using that a lot. I don't know why I didn't remember having it. But think it in the back of your cabinet. You know how that is. And you discover it and you think, where did I get it? Why have I got it? But it's going to be used. So tomorrow I'm going to be in the middle of chicken stir fry. I'm going to Jan's shop. She'll be working, and she just got back from South Carolina. She went to a few thrift shops and whatever. I haven't been told what she found, but I'm sure I'm going to find out tomorrow when I get to the shop and see what new items she has. And she's got a few things that she's going to let me use for another video. It's something she and I both had collected at one time, and I gave her what I had because I didn't want to collect them anymore. So these are useful things for ladies. You know, you've got the head vases, we've got the cosmetic boxes and colognes and rouge and lipsticks. She's got a wonderful collection of ladies' cosmetic wear. So I'm anxious to get that together, and I hope I know enough about it to be able to describe some of it to you. So these videos are going to vary from one thing to another. I'll get back to another story soon. I think of something sometimes. I think, that'll make a good story. I'll have to write that down, and if I don't write it down, you know what old age does to you. You forget it, and you don't get it back either. I appreciate you people. You had the nicest comment, and I was trying to think what one woman said. Oh, yeah. One lady said she didn't like my kitchen. Someone else responded for me. I appreciate you taking up for me. But it's my kitchen. You don't have to like it. I might not like your kitchen either. Keep that in mind. So I just got a kick out of that one. And I said, no, we don't need to be criticizing each other. We need to keep things on a positive level. Think positive. Summer's going to be over soon. My friend I talked to last night in Oklahoma and Texas, I think he said it was 113 degrees. Folks, I've never experienced heat like that. I have no idea what it's like. I feel for everybody and all those people in Hawaii. You just think, what can I do? What would I do if I was in that situation? So I'm sure they could use all the prayers that you've got to offer. And we have to keep them in mind, because there are people worse off than we are. So, somebody said, what'd you do today? I just told you. Wearing my silver glasses today. And you know the fun thing about these glasses? They pick up the color. They kind of pick up the color of whatever I'm wearing. I've noticed that before. So it's time for my shower and to wash my hair. You know, we got to do that once in a while, keep from stinking. That's the way it used to be when we were kids. Get in there and take your bath, because your feet are stinking. Some of you don't know those days. I remember those days. You have a good day tomorrow. And I hope you have something good to eat tonight, because I'm going to be scrimmaging in the refrigerator to see what I can come up with. And I can always come up with something. You take care. Been nice talking to you.